It was never my intent to become a figure of legend. If you are hearing this, then know, dear listener, that if these words still echo beyond the void from whence they were first spoken, know that fame was never our ambition. We were nameless, unmade, a coterie of the forgotten, seated round a table of make-believe and monsters. And yet, as in all things, something greater stirred behind the veil. A story began. It always begins the same way, with laughter, with dice, and with the illusion of control. My name is Patrick. I was the one chosen to bear the burden of this world's weight, the master of dungeons. Though the world in question was never mine, it belonged to Silvistead, a realm carved from wilderness and grief, a place too vast for mercy and too old for hope. It devoured us as it has devoured many before, and hope, dear listener, hope is a cloud. I was not alone. There was Josh, who took the name Velum Gloomwhisper, a bard, swordsman, and melancholic provocateur. His words were weapons. His silences wounds. He played as if the world might end between verses. There was Sinéad, who walked in that world as Arlette Little, a barbarian of the beast's path. There was nothing little in her. She was wrath given form. The memory of claws in a world that had long forgotten how to bleed honestly. And Justin, most haunted of us all, who bound himself to a thing that should not think, should not speak. Wyatt Hargraves was the name he wore, warlock to a great old one, his dreams not his own, his voice half stolen from the void, like the peoples of old Earth were stolen by those ancient Americanii. You will hear the tale as we lived it, raw, unvarnished, and perhaps unworthy of the legend it may one day become. But that is the nature of stories. They remember only what flatters them. This is how it began. Not with triumph, but with silence. Not with heroes, but with us. Always forward, always down, and never left or right. Thus continues the telling, again and again, always, for such stories are never truly over, only waiting to be remembered. And that intro was a reference to the Sun Eater series by Christopher Ruocchio. I just fucking listened to the pronunciation. I'm sorry. Your books are wonderful. Thank you for listening to the podcast.
For me and Patrick.
Yeah, a reference for me and for Sinead and the other people who've hopefully listened or read those books because they're great.
They're a lot of fun.
What series was that?
I don't know if I'd call them fun.
What else are you going to call them?
One of the roughest listens I've ever had with an audiobook for one of the books for sure. But they're great. It's worth it.
Audio would hit harder.
Dude. Well, one was it? Kingdoms of Death, I think.
Mm.
Oh, man. brutal.
A title like that, it sounds super fun.
Yeah.
Oh, so fun. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
It's a romp. There's nothing I'd call it except a romp.
Just a fun, silly little tale.
Yeah.
Rom-com. Yeah.
Rom-com.
Romp-com.
Rom-com.
I guess we're playing a game.
If you want.
Okay, let's everybody load up BG3.
Yeah.
Today's notes are titled "Another Whale Bites the Dust."
Oh, that's good. Another whale bites the dust.
Hey, Rudy, no, not Christopher Pinocchio. That's not cool. It is funny though. Ruakio, I think, is what it was.
Ruakio.
Or Ruccio.
I would not think that what I said is correct.
I don't fucking know. I mean, the goddamn narrator of the audiobooks just straight up chooses different ways to pronounce words all the time. So, yeah. So Justin will cut all of that, and we're gonna play a game now. Last time you guys killed a fish.
Sick.
Good job.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
And
Fishing is a hard thing to do. Broke my pencil.
it's easy when you have a 20 by 20 cube web.
Just, basic things you need to take on a boat with you when you go fishing, really.
A web is a type of net.
Yeah.
Net would be important for this, right?
There was a beam of light that came down, and beam of white light, I should say. And you're all standing on the ship. The ship's still sailing towards a vast and endless horizon. You'll see nothing but water all around you. It is a clear day. Water is relatively calm for being in the middle of the ocean. What would you all like to do? Oh, you also all leveled up and are at full hit points, I think,
Beautiful.
for now.
Cool. Can we attune to all these cool magic things you gave us 2 sessions ago?
You can certainly try.
But I would like to sit down and just attune to things.
Okay, how long does it's been a hot minute since I've done any attunement.
I'm pretty sure it's like a short rest.
Yeah.
I'll find out now. Yeah, short rest. Okay.
Hell yeah.
All right, what magic items are you guys attuning to? You can't attune to all of them. I know I play it fast and loose with the rules, but you're not attuned to fucking all of them. I can tell you that.
Josh, I give you the pipes to the sewer, right?
Yes, you did, unless
Okay.
you want them back.
No, I'm going to delete them.
attune to them, so.
I'm going to delete them from my inventory.
Yeah, I gave you the
Just
scroll
throw
of
'em off
mind blank.
Oh, yeah, I wrote that down.
I don't have anything that needs attunement. I just got a bunch of potions.
Oh, give her the pipes to the sewer.
Yeah, you can have the
That's
pipes of the
fun.
sewers then.
Good.
Just like hold them out like,
Cool.
"Are you sure? They're super cool."
Thanks. No, I'm good.
Oh, I think
Blowing them.
Wyatt is sitting down on the deck because last session, after that, we see like this white thing emanating that Wyatt felt, I think, drawn to, and said something along the lines of, "I'll deal with that in a minute." But Wyatt hauls out his pipe of hunting, his smoke pipe of hunting, and just lights it up, and a little ghost Wyatt comes out of the pipes of hunting, just like very anime wavy.
This smoke shot.
Smoke shy, yeah. Oh, damn.
Smite.
Chat,
My
get at me, chat. Smite.
Okay, cool. The that beacon of light, it dies down in intensity, but it stays focused on the area where the fish had died. It moves with the ship. There's nothing there that you can see, but that beam of light seems to end there. It's almost like there's a pool of light on the deck of the ship where it's hitting.
What's that about, do we think?
What's any of this about? Did those fucking fish have red eyes? Was that...
I think they were related to Red Eye, yeah. I mean, I'm just basing that on their red eyes, but...
That's what I'm basing it on, too.
Yeah. I mean, 1 + 1, right?
Yeah, all right. Exactly.
1 eye plus... Those fish only had that one dangling red eye, too? I guess it's got to be a fish in a robe.
Is Red Eye listening to us and then tried to kill us because they know I'm going to shoot them?
I mean, that's as fair as anything else I've heard.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Well, this is my fault then. I'm still gonna shoot you. Not getting away with it.
We'll get him.
Yeah.
We'll get him.
I'm on board.
You're literally on board, yeah. The Velum, what's the thing you do? Turn on your... Why, it's just blinking a lot. How do you trigger them? Trigger them high things again?
A splash of seawater hits you in the face.
Oh, fuck. How did I get it? We're so high up. Does
I don't
Mage
actually know what you're
Sight,
talking about.
does Mage Sight show anything with this pool of light?
It honestly looks pretty much the same. It just has that like color of magic to it. It seems to be changing pretty constantly. It's almost more like a faded rainbowy look to it as you're looking into it with Mage Sight. Looking around the ship, as per usual, pretty much everything seems to have, a slight amount of magic inside of it, but you can see that the what was she called? What did you guys call the marble statue? Marbleine. Marbleine, the Marble Queen. She's still at the helm of the ship, and you can see lines going straight from her to like somewhere down inside of the ship, and some going up to different parts of the sails, and a few around where that it seems to be moving and are a bit more not straight lines, but are almost like they're following the path of something, and you can see those faint like circulatory system outlines of some kind of magical things that are going around, changing things on the ship, or like undoing ropes, or tying them, keeping the ship running.
This place is wild.
There's also the sound of a cat meowing, but that's in real life, not in the game.
Oh. It was filtered out for me. Rania.
Yeah. She's being a needy little
She's being a cat.
so-and-so.
Yeah.
I can hear it. What? I mean, beam of light. Got to be good, right?
I don't know at this point, honestly.
Arlette just walks over and like swipes her hand through it.
As you put your hand through it, it doesn't feel like cold or warmer than where you are now, but it almost feels like your hand, even though you can still see it inside of the light, it feels like it's somewhere different. You get the feeling of like a sudden shift in weather when you put your hand through the light.
Feels different in here. Maybe like that time we walked through to a different world.
Yeah. Oh, God, are we going to end up in a different world? Oh, I'm so sick of all this.
Do we want to be in this one?
Yeah.
I don't know. We got a bunch of money.
Took us to a different world.
We got to hold hands, though.
All right, well, we also...
I don't want to be in a different world alone.
Understandable.
This is actually where we split, and we're going to be doing 3 different podcasts.
3 more podcasts.
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot to tell you about the extra workload, Justin.
This is a great time to remind everyone that Wyatt still is wearing Santa Claus's coat and
jean shorts with the pockets that come out longer than the jean shorts.
I was gonna make him out of Hero Forge, but I just didn't have the time.
To be honest, I think Velum is also still wearing the wall scones.
No, I think you did take that off. Yeah.
I couldn't remember.
It's back on.
We are still in beach attire for sure, though.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, Velum, you had some kind of connection to this ship. I mean, is it worth taking one last kind of look?
I mean, didn't we explore it pretty thoroughly while we were here?
When we ransacked it for all this treasure?
Yeah, I suppose so, but I don't know. I figured it might be worth it. You said that was your friend, or reminded you of your friend or something.
Yeah, but I mean, she's made a marble now. Not really talkative. I tried to play some songs. Didn't start singing. All the fun stuff is... I'm out. I hold out my hands.
Okay.
This place is insane. There's no way that's your friend.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I think this is... Yeah, let's get out of here. Let's go someplace not on a boat.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We got our money. We got our bags. No one forgot anything on board?
I've got my good bag and then my bag that kind of grosses me out that I'm like holding further away from me.
Should we get a stick or Wyatt gets like a fucking board?
We need like a hobo stick for the devouring bag.
Yeah, can I look for like a fucking anything an oar? Can I look for an oar to tie this bag onto?
Sure. A few minutes looking around, you find one of the like rowboats that are stored on the side of the ship, and yeah, you find an oar, no problem.
All right, we'll just tie it off to this. There we go. Good as new.
I'm just picturing the 3 of you guys going through like TSA security now.
Well, I gotta take off your shoes.
Take your shoes off.
God, they're gonna fucking stink.
No one has a bomb on them, right?
What do you mean you wore lace-up boots, Velum? That's so rude to everyone.
Sorry, ma'am, you're gonna have to take everything out of your bag.
Yeah. I'm not putting my hand in that one.
I swear, I put something in here, but it's not coming out.
Well, there's nothing in there.
Imagine upending a bag of holding in a fucking airport
line. Yeah.
You asked for it. Okay, all right. Let's hold hands and I guess go into one more unknown situation.
At least,
minimum.
Okay, before you guys do that, did you took a little short rest, just sat around, and you attuned to things. What did you attune to?
Wyatt's got the Ioun stone, but I've had that for like a minute, I think. No, but that's it.
Okay.
We can figure out, maybe Velum will talk about what we can
As
store in that. I don't know.
Oh, I attuned to the Defender Short Sword, the Ring of Water Elemental Command, and Das Loot.
Das Loot.
Das Loot.
Oh, very good. Yeah.
Yeah, apparently I got all the attunement things.
Yeah.
Well, I
got some sick potions.
Defender sword, but I'd rather attune to the Ioun stone for now.
Well, you can attune up to 3 things.
Oh, I thought we could only do one at a time.
No, you get multiple
No, it's
attunement
3.
slots.
Oh, I know. I knew we had 3, but I thought I could only do 1 item at a time. Is what I meant. Well, I'll tune to it. May as well. No reason not to.
Oh yeah, it says you can only do 1 per short rest, but like that's just kind of dumb.
Oh, okay.
So
I will do 2 of those then.
I like the limits attunement puts on, but the actual use of it is just like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Just you're attuned to that one. Okay. Short rest does the job. So y'all hold hands and walk into the white oblivion together.
When you put it that way.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we teleport back to the entrance of the dangerous cave.
We find the teenagers.
As you guys walk into the light together.
TPK.
Yeah, I was going to say. Very big parallels.
Everything goes dark, and then it fades out, and you're on a cart, and hey, you're finally awake.
Brought it back in.
So the light seems to expand out from around you, and as it expands out around the ship, everything disappears. You're left with a view of just white all around you. Nothing below your feet, just as if you're in that spot that's not heaven or hell that I can't remember the name of.
Purgatory.
There we go. We got there together.
I prefer Limbo, to be honest. But.
It's a good game. And whiteness all around you. Purgatory-like. And you can still make out somehow that same white beam is kind of centered in between the three of you if you're all holding hands and standing in a bit of a circle. And you start to see crackles of like slight green lightning going down through it. And then it spins out of the beam in between you and encirculates all of you. Suddenly, a huge crash of the same lightning strikes the three of you at the same time. And almost in slow motion, you watch and feel yourselves fade away from existence. Every component atom of your being you can feel being stripped away from yourself. It's not painful, but you can feel your physical body almost evaporate. And you're left with this strange sense of nothingness, and yet you can still feel each other next to you. This continues on for days, weeks, years. And in a blink, the three of you are standing not on top of the ship, but on top of what seems to be sand. You can feel a shift beneath your feet that weren't there. And those years or minutes or days that you spent as nothingness just next to the strange feeling of knowing your friends were next to you feels like it happened in the blink of an eye. And you look around and there's a vast desert around you. Sun is beaming down almost directly overhead. And somewhere in the distance you can hear a rumbling as if someone were rolling a large ball across the sand. What would you like to do?
Was this the other biome?
Yes.
Sorry that I was asking them.
What's a biome?
Didn't I don't Nova whatever everybody anyway. She said there was all the directions and they were all different types of place.
Right.
And there was a mountain and there was a ocean or whatever, and wasn't there a desert?
Yes. Yeah, I think there was.
I guess we're still on the speed run.
Sweet.
Fourth whale's the charm. Fourth whale's the ambergris.
Hamburgers? What?
It's the like goopy stuff that was super valuable in sperm whales.
I'll Google that later.
Yeah.
Oh, that was unpleasant. That whole thing. A mild comfort to know both of you were there, but to be honest, I'd rather not do that again.
I don't like giving Nova any credit, but I guess she did warn us that, or like New Nova. You know what I mean?
Nova.
Nuva, yeah. Nuva's
Nouveau
good.
Nova. She did warn us the speed run would be unpleasant.
Right, yeah.
I also feel like she told us to go in that cave and then fucked off. Like,
Also, yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, I'm trying to restrain that rage right now for sure. For sure. Yeah.
okay. Just wanted to make sure we were on the same page for that.
We're so on the same fucking sand dune about it.
Yes, yeah. I agree.
Yeah, what's
Right,
this
where
thing
do-
we hear rumbling? Should we look around for it?
Yeah. Start looking around. I'm just looking for like, is there any direction that stands out from any other fucking direction?
It's pretty similar to when you were on the boat. Endless
Great.
endless horizon of just sand at this point. But as you start looking around and paying attention to that rumbling, it seems to be moving around pretty quickly if it's as far away as you think it is. And then you start to feel a rumble beneath your feet and what looks like a black vine, like a decaying tree root flies up out of the ground
Jesus!
and then back down again, almost like a whale breaching out of the water and back down, but the vine continues moving. There's no end to it. It's just continuously coming up out of the same place and going back down. And then another one and another one in different directions, but starting to encircle you at a fairly far distance, but you can tell that they are getting closer and closer.
That doesn't seem good. Is there anything, does it seem like there's any kind of structure or cover we can run to?
Give me a perception check.
Perception. What is my perception? Oh, okay, +5, not the worst. 14.
14. Looking around, there's a lot of like sand dunes blocking your line of sight, and every now and then you see a little patch of different types of plants growing up in different places, but they all look dried and rotted out. And even though you're in a desert, they seem a little bit too much further gone than you would imagine. You look up into the sky and you can see that the weather in almost every direction around you seems to be getting cloudy on the horizon, but there's one section that looks relatively bright and not being affected by whatever weather system is moving in. And as you look down on the horizon in that direction, you can see something square shaped that looks like it would be a building and not some natural formation.
I see some.
All right, I vote we just pick a direction, then pick whatever direction you see something in. And
That
if you
way.
guys just fire at these tree branches, I'll cut the shit out of whatever's left of them at the point where we're gonna run through them.
Right, okay, well, yeah, we'll
Blast.
beeline it. If they get close enough, we'll figure it out from there. Run!
Could you all please give me an athletics check?
Oh, rude.
Happily.
Yeah. You sure it can't be acrobatics?
Absolutely positive.
Damn it.
But my -2. That's a 16.
8.
25.
25. Well, Arlette makes up for Velum's, and you guys are booking it along. Velum, you're having a bit of a hard time running through the sand, but Arlette hangs back and is helping you out as best as she can. As you guys start running, you have to jump over a section of these roots, and after you jump over it, it's almost as if it senses that you were close to it, and you can feel and see some of these roots crashing up out of the sand and coming directly for you.
Oh yeah, I feel antagonistic towards these roots. I wouldn't have been jumping over them without attacking them at the same time.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that happened, and it knows that you did it. It doesn't seem very happy.
Wyatt will also, if they look like they're encroaching on us quickly, Wyatt will just fire off shots as we're running, as best he can.
Cool. Give me an attack roll. We'll just like make an attack as you normally would.
That is nat 20, baby.
Whoa!
Wow.
And a 14 for the second one.
I didn't think I'd be making notes so early. What is this? Work? What is the total for the 14? Is it you rolled a 14?
No, that was total.
Total is 14?
Yeah.
The 14 goes a bit wide, but the nat 20 hits.
Hell yeah. That would be, if we're doing max plus roll,
Yeah.
21. For one Eldritch Blast. And it's pushed back 10 feet. That's the important part.
The push definitely helps. You see that section of the vine that you shot actually stops moving. There are others that are still coming towards you, but one of them at least has stopped. Could you all give me another athletic check?
That one.
27.
12.
12. Wyatt, as you stop to take that shot, when you turn around, you trip up, and one of those vines is going to make an attack at you as it catches up.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's not a roll. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no. +3. Hey, 22.
Fuck yeah.
22. Nice.
It was almost nat 1.
That is 11 bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
As a part of the root that is down, at least just like part of the loop that's sticking up, extends out and just like essentially elbows you and sends you flying forward.
Fuck.
What would you like to continue doing? You just gonna run for it, or are you gonna take some more shots?
I shall wait for everyone else to see what everyone else is doing.
I assume that I'm in the lead. I would be looking back to make sure I wasn't leaving anyone behind.
Okay.
Why, it's
Yeah.
like in a vine. Oh!
I'll say with your 27 that, and your natural athleticism, that you're able to swing back and get Wyatt back up on his feet.
Okay.
You guys are dragging behind a little bit more than you would like to be, and they seem to be catching up to you at this point.
Okay.
I can likely hold a lot of them off if you two want to make some distance.
How tall is Wyatt?
I think I said like under 6, like 5'11", 5'10", in that range.
Okay. That's my strength. What if Arlette held Wyatt like a like a baby so that you could shoot over my shoulder.
Do you say this out loud?
Yeah.
Velum goes, I have a much better idea. And he quickly ties a rope to Wyatt's waist, pulls out Das Loot, and casts Levitate on Wyatt.
Whoa! Wyatt balloon.
Yeah, so he's 20 feet in the air.
Oh my god, amazing.
Yeah. And you can just shoot in a circle all you want. Now we can drag you along. I hand the rope to Arlette.
Perfect. I tie the rope around my waist.
Yeah. Sick.
That's so fucking funny. Holy shit.
That's amazing.
You can only do that once per day, guys.
That's amazing.
That was the perfect use, honestly.
Well, Wyatt then, levitating above, being dragged backwards, will cast bonus action to use 2 sorcery points to turn Eldritch Blast into a bonus action. That gives me 4 Eldritch Blasts, and I can action surge to do another 2 Eldritch Blasts, which is 6 total. Is there 6 enemies? Like, how many of these dudes am I looking at? How many of these vine creatures are at
It's like a continuous line, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it seems to be growing in number.
All right. Well, I'll shoot as many. If I see them segmented, I'll shoot as many segments as I can,
Sure.
and then focus on the main one from there.
Okay. Well, I'll say that the one that you shot before and you hit stopped and wasn't moving towards you.
Okay.
But you definitely have at least 6 targets you could be shooting at separate ones. So
Okay. 23, 27, 28, and a 13. 13 probably doesn't hit.
13 misses.
Okay, so that's 3 hits. And let me just roll my final 2 shots. Nat 20, baby.
Oh my god.
And 19.
Natural 19.
Does the 19 hit?
The 19 just misses.
Oh, 19 just misses? Fuck. Brutal. Okay, so that is 10 damage for the first one.
Okay.
For the first hit. 12 damage for the second hit.
Okay.
9 damage for the third hit.
Okey-doke.
And 22 damage for the nat 20.
The one with 22, you see that vine just like shrivel and crack up where it gets struck by the Eldritch Blast. The first 2 hits, the vines just flop over and stay in the sand. The one that did 9 damage, you see it hold back for a second and then continue on towards you as well.
Okay, so does it seem like there's still 4?
You're holding back. They're not able to catch up to you as quickly as you're causing them to get tangled in each other as some of them fall.
Right, and and of course every one that I hit is 10 feet pushed.
Yes, yeah.
Push back. I think what happens is Wyatt has like his 2 main guns, but then like the 2 mage hands that he has comes out, and they're doing like finger guns, and then like a remnant of Wyatt like appears nearby and also fires off 2 shots just to justify shooting 6 Eldritch Blasts in a turn.
Yeah, no, that's sick. I like that a lot.
That's it for floaty Wyatt.
Sick. Well, I will get Arlette and Velum to give me another athletics check.
Can I do a perception while I'm up here instead of like athletics, maybe?
Yeah, sure. I'll give you advantage since you're just like 20 feet in the sky.
Because that was a 1.
Jesus, you're really going from one to the other. Are you just flipping coins?
Yeah.
I've rolled 6 different D20s.
I got 24.
18.
Okay, cool.
And that was 14 perception.
14 perception. After you take your 6 shots, you see that you have a moment of respite as they're being held back by their own fallen selves. And you turn around and have a look towards where you're running, and you can see some kind of building in the distance. You can't quite make out what it is, but it doesn't seem as far away as you thought it was at first. Now it seems like there was a bit of like a mirage type effect where it just seemed much further away. You can make out what looks like 2 people fighting next to it. And you can see one person holding a sword, and you can see explosions of energy happening sporadically. And you can just barely make out what looks like some more of these vines whipping around one of the forms up there. Based on the size of this structure that you can see, they don't seem to be they seem to be giants, essentially.
Whoa. We've got 2 gigantic looking people fighting up near that building, but the building's a lot closer than it looked earlier.
All right, well, fuck these vines. So, do we side with the ones that the vines are attacking?
That makes sense.
The vines are coming behind you. Seem to be held up pretty well. So you do have like a bit of time to do something about them specifically now, or you can continue on running ahead.
So there's no vines attacking the giants at all, right?
You can see Wyatt can see just barely like what looks to be more of those vines whipping around one of them.
I think Arlette's right. I think we help out the one that's being attacked by the vines.
We gotta figure out what's going on. We gotta pick a side. I hate these vines.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah.
Quick conclusion, but all right. Yeah, I mean, 2-1, I guess. And I don't even have to fuck a vote. It's fine.
I mean, we can ask him first, Velum.
Okay.
Rather than another athletics check, I would...
What? All athletics check all the
time. I would like Arlette and Velum to give me a Constitution check. Just flat Constitution.
Like no modifier? What do we just...
Your Constitution modifier.
Constitution modifier. Is it a 0?
No. I
Is it
wanted to do a
negative?
saving throw, okay? I only got a 9.
Oh, I got a
much better.
14.
9 total?
Yeah.
A 14 total?
Plus 2 to con, okay?
14 total for Arlette?
Yeah.
So you guys can... I'll give you the choice. You can either stop running as hard as you are and end up having to fight the vines that are coming up behind you as you're starting to get winded, or you can take a point of exhaustion.
Are the vines like in a line behind us now?
I mean, not perfectly, like not like, stormtrooper level or sand people levels of straightness. But yeah, they've definitely gathered together and are moving in a solidified group.
But we'll make it to the building if we push it.
You'll make it to the building if you push it.
Let's fucking push it, Velum.
Velum's winded. He doesn't like running in sand. He's gonna
come
stop
on, rich boy.
How close was Velum to beating the DC?
Probably not very.
Can we know that?
What did you get? You got 9?
9 total.
So Arlette got a 14.
Yeah.
Arlette was 1 off. Velum was 6.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can't do anything about a 6.
No. I think turn and fight.
I might have a way to slow him down even more if that counts for anything.
I have a really good idea.
Okay.
Okay.
As soon as Velum says I have a really good idea, Arlette will stop and turn.
Wyatt's preparing his bullshit.
Do I get an action now?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
This is so dumb. This is why I took a level 10.
Bring it on.
So Velum pulls out the little gun that Wyatt gave him, and I think we said it's like a derringer. So he just like opens it up. He's like, "Hey Wyatt, I think I figured out what was wrong with this one. There was this little metal piece blocking the barrel, and he throws the bullet out.
No,
Closes
Velum, you...
and then he lines up his shot.
What did he put into it? Sorry.
Nothing. It's a clear chamber now, and he casts lightning bolt out of the gun,
Holy shit.
which hits everything in a 100-foot line, as long as it's within 5 feet. So I want to see if I can hit all of them if they're all like bunched up now.
Yeah, I'd say you get like they're all connected. So I mean, yeah, I'll give you that. You can hit all of them with your lightning bolt.
Hell
Beauty.
yeah.
That's a dex save 16, and I get to roll 8d6.
Dex save 16.
That fucking rules. Velum, let me see that gun.
Oh wow. I rolled a 3. So they got a 2.
Wow.
Oh, amazing.
Sick.
Because I rolled 40 lightning damage.
Woof.
Wow.
Wow.
Just about every route that you can see is burnt to a crisp. You can still see some movement back there, but you can't tell if it's a few surviving vines or if it's just the death throes of these wood-based beasts.
If they might light on fire then if they're made out of wood.
They're 100% on fire. There's a blazing inferno that you've left in your wake.
Yeah.
That's some idea.
Holy shit,
The
Velum.
recoil like tosses him on his back. He's like,
I'm picturing Wyatt's cloak now, or Santa coat, like billowing in the hot air.
That was a great idea, Velum.
yeah, these are cool, man. We should find more.
Yeah, guns are great. Does it seem like there's any more coming after us, like immediately?
No, you guys are you're good to keep moving at a more reasonable pace.
I think that was all of them, Velum.
Cool. We're gonna leave you up there for about an hour. We'll keep your bird's eye view.
Okay, yeah, I'll keep a lookout. We run on. Well, I float.
Yeah.
We all float on.
You know what? I'm not gonna run anymore. We're gonna walk at a brisk pace.
Power walk.
Yeah, I don't need to get winded.
Well, I got sand in my boot from earlier. Why it takes it off and empties it?
Arlette's like pushing the line further away so that Wyatt drags off to the side.
As you continue moving forward, you get closer, and the haze of the desert heat going through the air dissipates as you get closer to these two giant forms fighting each other. And you can see that the terrain really levels off, and eventually you start to feel a much more solid step as you're walking. And you look down and you can see that underneath a slight layer of sand, there is like a flat, almost like concrete pavers along, and there's this very large platformed area that seems to extend out towards that structure that was there. It's made out of like this like clay color, reddish colored bricks, and is very cubish. It's just you see no windows, just straightforward masonry, few crenellations along the top, and just a regular sized doorway directly in the center. It's maybe 40 feet by 40 feet. It's like a perfect square in front of you, and it seems to go into a sand dune that's behind it. The two figures that are fighting as you're running up almost seem to be moving in slow motion, but it's just the like optical illusion of large things moving very fast. You can feel the base of their strikes against each other reverberating through your chest as you get up close. And you see the giant form of Nova swinging an absolutely massive fuck-off sword into what looks at first glance to be Treesus in a more humanoid-looking form. And you can see these massive roots whipping up out of the ground and slashing at Nova, trying to get close to her, but it seems to be knocking off some sort of shield that she has around herself. The sword, as it strikes the Treesus-looking figure, slashes right through it every time she swings, and just as quickly as the sword goes through and cleaves an open wound, it knits back together with more of these vines. Seems neither of them notice you at this point. You're probably, I'd say you're a good 200 feet away from where they would be, like their feet, to give it a number. Let's say 180 feet to make it easily divisible by the regular 30-foot movement speed.
120 feet? Is that what you said? Wow, I'm in range for Eldritch Blast.
I think I said 240. 180. We'll call it 180 feet.
Is that Nova?
And at this point, I would like for each of you to roll initiative.
Oh.
Does it look like Nova, or does it look like Mackenzie, blah, 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 blah?
Yes.
Okay.
It looks like Mackenzie.
Okay.
I rolled a 10.
I got a mod 20.
Hey.
Okay, sorry, Wyatt, what did you get?
10. Big old 10.
That was the number I was looking at. How much?
Okay.
Velum?
Whoa.
Double that. I got a 20.
Oh,
Double that. I got 2 10s because I roll with advantage.
I thought you were going to say that 20. I triggered it early.
No.
I'm sorry.
No.
I was like, you can get to 40? Holy fuck.
No, I just thought it was funny that I was about to say, oh, I got 2 10s, and then Josh chimed in with I doubled it. And I was like, well, I kind of doubled it too. But that's not
way.
what I actually, I got 12
You got 12.
with my
Okay.
modifier.
To make things even more confusing, I guess 10 plus 2.
Yes.
Treesus will have a revenge.
Hey, Y guy, do you want to be stuck in that position, or do you want me to bring you back?
I don't know. I'm fine. I can get around if I wanted to, I suppose.
I mean, you're tied to my waist, so as I move, you'll move, and you can just choose when to cut yourself loose, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, you just can't move unless you have something to push or pull off of right now.
No, that's fine. I'll figure it out, Velum.
Okay. I mean, I might drop concentration at some point on it. Then it might be a problem. But
That's okay.
Do you have to concentrate on it if you're casting
Yeah.
it from the item? It says
it says concentration on it.
Yeah, it just allows you to cast something that's not, like, maybe in your spell set or,
Okay.
like...
It gives you access to the spell. It doesn't cast the effects of it or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I lied. It's not an hour. It's only 10 minutes.
Well, it's been a couple of combat rounds.
Yeah. So basically, we have an hour left. Got it. Yeah.
Yeah, realistically, you have the entire combat in front of you to levitate if concentration is not lost.
Correct.
Yeah, so what would you guys like to do? You are, well, actually, sorry, Velum, what would you like to do? It's your turn.
Nothing. No.
Velum dies. Okay, Arlette.
yeah, perfect. No, Velum is going to be like, okay, I know we're mad at Nova.
No, we have to fight on her fucking side.
Okay, good. We're mad at Nova, but we hate Treesus. Got it.
Yeah. Lesser of two evils.
Yeah. I guess I'll just use my full action to dash.
Sure, how far?
I guess 60 feet. Yeah,
Well,
that feels good.
Sounds like Velum dropped a gear there that time.
Yeah, real quick.
I'm assuming it's coming from Josh, but there's a car zooming around near one
Oh,
of
yeah.
you.
Oh, is it?
Definitely me.
Yeah, I can hear it too.
Being filtered
Sorry.
out for me
I
again.
also assumed that it was in Edmonton and not in...
What?
I get so angry when people fly up and down our street because there's like a blind turn right there, basically, and it infuriates me.
Literally, my life. Fucking my driveway, man, off to this one side is just brutal.
Yeah.
It goes from an 80 to a 50, like really close by, and most of those people are going more than 80.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, someday I'm never going to pull out in front of someone and just let it happen. That's never gonna happen. It's very tempting sometimes.
Mm.
All right, Velum, you are 60 feet closer.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep, that's your turn.
Yeah.
You see this Treesus-looking giant takes a big swing with one of his massive trunks of an arm at Nova, and this is a lot of stuff to read.
It's a lot of words. Too
bad I'm not reading them all. Yeah, and connects with her in the gut, and you see her take a step back and quickly bring her sword up in front of her and back in a defense position. Arlette, it is your turn.
I'm going to cast Long Strider on myself.
Are you going to take some long strides?
So long.
So long. So long, Velum.
So long, and thanks for all the
Just
fish.
rips by me. Like, what the fuck?
Wyatt's above, like,
Actually, so that's my action. So I can't actually do anything. I can't go beyond my... Okay, I guess I can't be like too impressive. I'll just move ahead 50 feet.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so I am faster this round.
oh, wait, Long Strider doesn't affect your
Yeah, I thought you could
movements?
use a bonus action to dash with it.
I don't think so. I think you guys are thinking of... yeah. Now, Long Strider is pretty basic. You just get an extra 10 feet of movement until the spell ends.
Oh.
But it lasts for an hour.
I think an expeditious retreat.
That's what I'm...
Yeah.
Yes.
That's it.
But it means that on my next turn, if I dash, I can go 100.
Right.
And you can go 100, Wyatt.
Wyatt's never moved so fast. My hip.
With that, Wyatt, it's your turn.
So we moved. So we were 180, so now we're 30 feet.
130.
Or, sorry, 130. Fuck, I'm 10 feet off from, I can turn around, shoot myself, move 10 feet.
I'll allow it.
I mean, it's just rules as written. It just would work. Fuck. Is there any, like...
Could my momentum have had him
I was about
float?
to say. was about to ask, and on my turn, my movement is just me, like, not stopping as Arlette's running. Fuck, I could just use... No, I couldn't use Shite, actually. It's okay. I can do other things. I don't have to attack.
Couldn't you still attack when it's like outside of your range, but like you get some kind of a negative modifier to it?
Oh, it's probably just disadvantage, I would imagine. I forget how range works completely if it's not like within my range.
I think spells only go to the end of the
I don't
range.
think
If it's
Eldritch
an
Blast
arrow
will,
or
like,
something, it can
yeah.
go.
Yeah.
It has disadvantage to like the. It's
But
like
why
180 and
can't you
300
do
feet.
your shadow swap?
Well, because I don't have Shite out, so I need to summon him first with a bonus action and then shadow swap with another bonus action. But I will cast Bless on the three of us.
Okay.
Ooh.
So that's D4 to attacks and saves. And what do I have for a bonus action? Damn, I'm not close enough to Hex. That sucks. Oh, I have Expeditious Retreat. Can I cast it on someone else? No, I cast it on myself. Damn. Fuck, I don't have any good bonus actions that are not just like doing bullshit. I'm going to use a bonus action to sacrifice a second level spell and get back that sorcery points for that. That's my turn. But we're all blessed.
Dope.
Cool. Just so it's out there, the ranged attacks. If a ranged attack, such as one made with a spell, has a single range, you can't attack a target beyond that range. Some ranged attacks, such as those made with a longbow or a shortbow, have two ranges. Smaller number is normal, larger number is long range. And you have disadvantage when the target is beyond your normal range, and you can't attack a target beyond the long range.
Right.
I might end up taking spell sniper.
Spell sniper.
Weird.
At some point in time, which would double all my ranges, but yeah. But that's it. We're blessed, and Wyatt concentrates heavily on the dark, ominous vibe that is always kind of around him, and regains some sorcery points.
Well, first order of business, smell sniper immediately made me think on what's it? The Silence of the Lambs, when the agent first goes in to meet with Hannibal Lecter,
yeah.
and one of the other ones yells something at her that I'm not going to repeat at this point in time. And that's all I could. That's the first quote that came to my head. And it was just like, fuck, if this were in person at a game that wasn't being recorded, that would have been great. But it would be rude to say those
Hannibal
words.
Lecter is a smell sniper, at least in the television series. He can like smell. He's like he can tell someone has like stomach cancer or something just by like the smell that they have. Anyway.
Are you sure it isn't by the taste of their stomach?
I mean that too, but they were alive at the time, so.
I love that show, by the way. That's a really good
It's
show.
so fucking good.
I say that's very like service dog stuff. They can like smell when seizures and all that stuff is happening too.
Yeah.
Or before it happens.
Before
it's like,
it
ooh.
happens. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Hannibal Lecter is a service dog.
Well, I was gonna say it's probably just going into his like animalistic nature.
Hannibal Dogter. Second order of business, as you focus on that dark aura around you, when earlier while you were within the town that you're still within the house that you're still technically within, especially after you enter the town, you felt a very strained, if any connection at all, to your patron, and it seems to have come back to its full strength at this point in time. And you can really feel that aura back, and it feels both comfortable and dreadful at the same time.
Might like to smoke.
It flies away. You have to light another one.
Yeah, fuck.
That can skip for now. You see Nova take another swing at Treesus. And you see the left arm of Treesus just totally shorn off as she does an upwards cut with her sword, and the arm starts to fall off, and from both the arm and the body of Treesus you see those same vines just shoot out of both sides of the cut and knit it back together. You can see the arm is down a bit lower than it should be, but is slowly getting sucked back into its proper position. Velum, it's your turn.
Okay. We're fine. I'm gonna lower Wyatt 10 feet.
Mo.
So I can just do that for free. And that way, if I stop concentrating, he doesn't fall 20.
Falling on sand.
Yeah,
fun.
I mean, I don't want you to get hurt. I'm trying to look out for you.
Thanks, Velum.
Yeah, you're welcome. Have fun up there. Then, yeah, I'll walk forward 20 feet, so I'm within 100 feet of them, and shoot a big fuck off lightning bolt.
Yeah, lightning bolt.
Nice.
Yeah, out of the gun. I like open it up again and like shake it, close it, rub it on my jacket for some static.
Are you aiming for Nova or Treesus?
No, just Treesus.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll make sure I don't hit Nova. So I guess I would walk 25 feet. So that
What's your range here for your feet? Your feet.
It's a 100-foot range. So I want to get to like 95 feet of them.
No, but what's your movement speed?
Oh, 30.
Just go 30 feet.
Yeah, okay, fine. I feel like you're pressuring me, and I don't like it.
Don't give in,
within range
Josh.
of their shit.
Use your luck points.
Yeah, I'll take a dexterity saving throw from him though for 16.
Cool. Did anybody else hear those drums just now?
What? Oh, I was dropping that.
Yeah, there we go.
That was just me fucking
I was like,
around.
holy fuck. I didn't realize we're playing fucking Jumanji. That's a 14 for the dex save.
That's a fail. So he takes 29 lightning damage.
Hell yeah.
29 lightning damage.
Yeah. Fuck you, Treesus.
Is there any wording on the lightning thing? Just read out the spell if you got
So
it
the lightning ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried.
Okay. I'm gonna treat that as like a half vulnerability.
Okay.
And how much damage was it?
29.
29. I'll give that another 14.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
So that brings it to 43.
43.
Minus 43 and plus 1. Go fuck yourself.
Okay.
Is that it for your turn?
No, as a bonus action, I'm going to look at Arlette and be like, I don't need fucking jokes. Just go hit fucking Treesus there and give you Bardic Inspiration.
She gives you a winning smile back. That is exactly this type of inspiration.
Yeah, so it's a D10 for you now.
Ooh.
Velum's inspiration now coming from his sheer aura of just confidence that seems to have come out of fucking nowhere.
From owning a gun.
From owning the most powerful fucking hand weapon he's ever held in his life. He just feels so good with a gun in his hand. Guns are great.
I'm going to have to multi-class into sorcerer so I can take sorcery points and dual wield lightning bolt guns.
Do it. It's great, Velum.
No. You are my inspiration.
Looking up as you say
Yeah,
that.
the sun is like highlighting.
Yeah. Just over your shoulder, like, oh. But yeah, that's all my turn now. That's everything.
Okay, so that's the end of Wyatt's turn.
yeah.
Wyatt. You just cut the W in half.
Let's see, this Trees' turn.
Oh no.
Trees has become aware of your existence.
What?
Dang
Why?
nabbit.
How? No. That's not true.
Oh, I didn't realize that. That's interesting. Oh, that's the next one.
What?
Excuse me.
The caption said.
Oh, you know what's fun about you moving 30 feet?
Damn it.
You moved me into range, didn't you?
Not purposefully, but it is within range now.
I knew it.
Could you give me 2 dexterity saving throws, please?
Oh, God.
Actually, just give me 1 dexterity saving throw, and we'll see how that goes first.
Dirty 20.
That's a save. You take 11 bludgeoning damage as
Oof.
one of those black vines rips out of the ground in front of you and strikes you.
Okay, and then I gotta make a con check to make sure Wyatt doesn't fall out of the air. And I make it.
Hey.
Cool.
Wyatt warbles a little.
Give me another dexterity saving throw as it seems to be looping around to come back at you.
Uh-oh. That's an 18.
18 is a fail.
Oh,
Oof.
motherfuck.
That is 22 bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled.
Oh, God.
That means I can't move.
That means you are restrained, which means, yeah, you can move.
Okay. Wyatt still doesn't fall out of the air. That's unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, never mind. Can't read my own writing. I need to get a calculator. Don't worry about it.
Calculator.
I barely at you later.
Oh. Arlette, it's your turn. You see, Trees turns his head in the direction that the lightning bolt came from, and without as much of a second glance, you see one of those. Vines whip out of the ground relatively close to you guys and strike out of Velum, and is now wrapped around him.
Okay. How far away is Velum?
Velum is about 40 feet away from you.
Okay, I can change my plan slightly.
If you want to leave
All right,
me
let's-
floating, I can help.
I mean, I'm
Velum.
probably good.
I couldn't make it to them anyway, so I'm gonna, I'll run to you and be able to attack the vines that are holding you.
Okay.
But first, rage, filling with horrible rage. Arlette is staring at Nova, just like so mad at the memories from Mackenzie and the fact that she has to fight on her side again. But knows that like there's no other option really. And rushes forward to get to Velum. As she gets angry, her claws come out. And they still have the frosted tips on them.
Hell yeah.
Maybe the frosting has gotten like a little closer to the base of the claws, and they
Frosted
have
tips. You just got a fucking manicure.
let's say they have a little bit of like in the frost, in the like sparkliness, there's a little bit of unnatural color now. So Arlette's going to run up to where Velum is and try and specifically attack the vines that are restraining him, if she's able to do that.
Sure.
Okay.
I'll say with your frosted tips out, they don't melt away, but there is like this constant level of like steam releasing from the heat in the area.
Gonna go reckless. No, not gonna go reckless. Okay. I get to make 3 attacks. The first one's a 24.
That hits.
Okay. Should I do the damage as we go?
Yeah, do the damage as you go.
Okay. First attack hits, so that's 10 slashing damage, but then I need the vines to make a wisdom save.
Okay, the 10 would get rid of them, but I will do the wisdom check anyway.
I mean, it doesn't matter. If the 10 will get rid of them, the wisdom save
It'll get rid
matter.
of the vine.
Okay.
It's 11.
Okay. DC 15.
Ooh.
Target.
It chooses to succeed instead.
No.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
What were you going to do, though?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay. I'm the DM here.
I'm going to attack again. Oh, there's nothing to attack.
No, the vine has fallen down and it has released Velum.
Okay, well, that's pretty good. There's nothing else in 10 feet of me that I could take a swing at?
Then Velum.
No.
Please don't.
All right.
You wind up for another attack and I was like, no!
Arlette will just move 10 feet in front of Velum, in between him and the fight.
Okie doke. So you moved 30 feet in total, yes?
I think 50 feet in total, because
Yeah.
you said Velum was 40 feet away, and then I moved 10 feet beyond him, which is my total 50 with
Quick
Long
maths.
Strider.
Quick maths. Good. All right. Cool. Weather balloon, it.
I think I'm getting
Fly
air
it?
sick. Fly it. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Fly it. Fuck.
It's so good.
Nah, weather balloon, it.
No, this is levitate.
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 Yeah, because I have fly as well. That would be
Levitt.
Ah.
Levitt.
Levit. Yeah.
Leviat.
Wyatt's getting a little air sick. But now we're in range of Treesus, right? We're in 120 at least.
You are within 80 feet of Treesus.
Oh, I'm in 80 feet. Even better, baby. I'm gonna hex Treesus. What's a beneficial skill to give him disadvantage on?
I know this one.
Oh, this is a skill, not a save.
Sorry, an attribute.
Oh.
Yeah, attribute.
Yeah.
Like a saving throw type deal.
Oh, wisdom?
Yeah, I would say, go wisdom.
Wisdom? All right,
And
I
then-
will hex Treesus for wisdom checks, which means anything wisdom related, Treesus has disadvantage on, and I get a bonus D6 on my damage rolls against Treesus.
Is it checks and saves?
I think so. Let me check. Hex. Place a card on this, deal an extra. Yep. One ability. The target is disadvantage on ability checks. Oh, not saves. Sorry, just ability checks.
I think we did this dance.
I think we did do this dance before.
That wouldn't affect like a spell save DC though, would it?
Ability. No, just
No,
ability
it'd be like
checks.
if you rolled a perception or if
Okay.
you rolled a
So wait,
like whatever.
Well, if it's not saves, then if Treesus is
Mhm.
Treesus was using like physical attacks, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna say strength then.
Good idea.
Strength-based checks.
Grappling is a check.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. I was blessed.
Oh yeah, you were blessed. Everyone's blessed, by the way.
I might not have taken a full 22 damage there.
Shit,
I
hold
might
on.
have saved
Bless.
that roll.
Oh no, wait. Is
It's
bless?
attacks and saves.
Yeah, no. I'm just trying to remember if it's concentration. Oh, bless
Bless
is
is definitely
concentration.
Yeah.
Gah! Spellcasters. Fuck. Okay, no, I don't do that. Bless is way more important than having an extra d6 of damage. Well, that I take back all of that, and Wyatt sits up from the sand, 30 feet away, just like, all right, how did I get here? And Wyatt will Eldritch Blast. He'll do the thingies. Say the thing. That is, oh my god, my voice. 13 and a 21.
Against Treeses?
Yeah.
The 21 hits.
21.
Eldritch Balloon Blast.
Eldritch Balloon Blast. Fucking rolled a 1 on my d10. That's only 6 damage. But Treeses moved 10 feet backwards. Unless he's like rooted deep within the sand.
I mean, he moves back 10 feet. It almost does. It doesn't look like he does from your angle, but he does.
But yeah, now Wyatt's in the mix. We're all blessed still, and does it by?
I'm reading. I'm reading a spell.
I'm reading a new book. Power word kill. Power wolf kill.
We're back at the beginning, baby.
And we are. I mean, fucking Treeses was so early. How did Treeses get here? That's my question. How did you get here?
His stupid red-eyed brother let him in or some shit.
Oh, right, the relatives. Fuck. Is he visiting over the holidays? Is it a holiday? Wonder. You got turkey on?
Tree mass?
It's Trunksgiving.
All of their cranberry sauces shaped like red eyes.
Yeah, because we killed Santa, so. Oh, Arbor Day is very good, Rooney.
Yeah.
No, that's only celebrated in Arborstone.
Of course, yeah.
I was going to say Family Day, but you guys don't have that there, so.
No, we get St. Patrick's Day instead, so we get drunk instead of having a day
also
to
have
spend
St.
with our
Patrick's
family.
Day.
No, we get a day
No,
off.
Newfoundland
We get a
gets a
day off for
staff
St. Patrick's
holiday.
Day.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just get drunk on that day and go to work hungover.
We get Heritage Day in Nova Scotia, which is incredibly confusing because they change what it's for every year.
Oh, good. Great.
Amazing.
So the first year it was for Viola Davis, and then people started calling it Viola Davis Day, and the government had to be like, it's not Viola Davis Day.
God damn it! I told you, kids.
That's pretty good.
Go on now, listen to your government. Treeses is going to use a legendary action to cast Wall of Thorns
Rude.
around Arlette and Velum.
Incredibly rude.
So a 20-foot diameter wall of tough, pliable, tangled brush bristling with needle-sharp thorns appears. It is 20 feet high, and you don't know how thick it is because it blocks line of sight. So
we're 80 feet back from him?
yes. I would like all three of you to give me a dexterity saving throw. Wyatt, you have disadvantage.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm sorry.
Listen, I chose to stay up here.
Yeah. But we're blessed, so we get that for this.
Oh, yeah, the D4. Yeah. Oh, one of those was really good.
27.
That fucking you passed.
Yeah, that D4 really fucking helped.
Okay, I have advantage on this from danger sense.
14.
14 is a fail.
Oh my god. Okay, I rolled a nat 1, but I had advantage, so I actually rolled a 15.
Okay.
Plus the 1 from Bless. Plus 2 from Dex is 18, and that's a fail.
18.
Yeah.
That's a pass.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Save my bardic then. How obnoxious is the keyboard?
I can
Could be
hear
worse.
it.
Okay.
It's not deafening.
I keep forgetting to mute and then being like, oh shit.
So Wyatt, you take 27 points of slashing damage. Velum and Arlette, you take half as much, so 13.
Ow.
Yeah, that's not great.
I rolled not well.
Wyatt is still levitating.
Wait, that was slashing?
Slashing, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I rolled again and got 37, so.
Wait, yours will be halved again, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Rage.
So that cost him 2 legendary actions to do that.
Good.
And Nova and Teresa's fight continues. Velum, it's your turn. You're surrounded by a wall of thorns.
I don't want to be surrounded by a wall of thorns.
Okay, it's gone. Just kidding.
Is that easy?
Okay, hold on. I have to look up a spell.
Oh, wait, I gotta roll for fucking concentration. Jesus. What was that? 27?
27, yeah.
That's, oh my god. 13?
Yeah.
I don't do it. Bless is gone. Fuck.
Did you roll your blessed dice while rolling that?
Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, I pass. I only needed 1. Whoa. Thank you.
Sick.
Okay, Patrick.
Good save.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Can I-
Josh.
Can I ask you about the optics of Dimension Door?
The optics of Dimension Door.
Yeah, because I know I can like touch a willing creature next to me and they can come with me. But if Wyatt is tied to Arlette, do they come as well?
I think the rope just gets separated, right?
Uh,
That's fine. I'm totally fine with that.
I've got so much movement too, though.
Wait, Patrick, hold on. This is a question also. So the thorn wall is how far from us right now?
I would say it's about 10 feet from you in either direction.
Hell yeah. Okay, great. Wyatt will be fine. Wyatt is 20 feet ahead of, of that thorn wall.
Does he have to appear in a place you can see?
I already cast
Or
him last.
you're okay.
yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure.
He sat up from the sand.
Dimension Door, you can only bring one willing creature.
Yeah,
okay, I see
yeah.
what you're saying. Who is carrying gear up to its carrying capacity.
she's technically carrying him, and I would call Wyatt.
Wyatt's now gear. Put me in your
doodlies
inventory.
are the tools of Arlette.
Put me in your inventory of gear.
I will say you can cast it, and you will have to do a luck check to see if it brings him or not.
Okay, then I won't do that.
No, do it. Do it.
No.
Do it.
Do it.
No, you guys are trying to tempt me, and I don't want to. I've changed my mind.
Okay, don't do it.
Yeah.
I don't want you to do it.
Don't do
Please
it,
don't.
coward.
Luck check. Do I get to roll bless with that?
Yes. Yes, you do.
Okay. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. I'll roll a luck check. I'll see if I can bring Wyatt with me. I'll touch Arlette and be like, in dimension door, let's say 50 feet from trees.
Okay, so that would be
Basically 40 feet ahead of us.
that would be 60 feet away from trees. So. Sure.
No, I'm 90 feet away from him.
No, you're 80 feet away from him.
No, why? Oh, I guess, yeah, I have to step up to touch.
No, wait, you are 90 feet away. Yes, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
So basically, I want to grab Arlette, cast dimension door.
Okay.
and
Fuck it.
I'll
You want to be 50 feet away from trees? You got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you have a
Got
range
it?
of 500 feet.
Yeah, I got a
so-
500 foot range. So, like,
Yeah.
And anything higher than a 10? Is that what I'm trying to roll here?
Yeah.
On the luck check?
Higher than a 10. 10 is a fail.
Is it in that one?
I rolled a 9 on the dice and a 1 on the blast.
Where are you guys
Okay.
going?
Here's what I'm gonna do. You can either choose to make another luck check, and I'm not going to tell you what it's for, or not. This will determine what happens to it with it.
Well, I mean, I failed it once. I can't fail it twice, right?
There's
Yeah, I
there's
mean,
the attitude.
yeah.
You know what? Let's do it. Luck check.
I'm never going to
Here we
Vegas with Josh.
Hi, that's a mod 20.
Hey,
Mod
I'm going to
20.
Vegas with Josh.
Nice. All right. You and Arlette appear 50 feet away from trees, and Wyatt is not with you.
Shit.
Guys,
Can we see him still?
hello. Someone take me down.
I lower Wyatt the last 10 feet and stop concentrating on the team. Yeah. And that's my turn. That's all I can do. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. With that, we're back to trees.
Jesus.
I feel like every session I'm like, gotta stop using spells.
You should find cool new ones to use every time.
And definitely read them beforehand for
Yeah.
sure.
I won't remember them anyway. Arlette and Velum, as you appear, you are 50 feet away from the above gargantuan-sized Treesus, as in like he's above the gargantuan size. His eyes turn towards you, and you can see the skull that was his head, the moose or elk head that was his skull that was his head. When it turns and looks at you, you see these bright orange flames firing out through its eye sockets that weren't there when you saw Trees last. The vines that make up his body seem to be very dried and rotted, and they look like they shouldn't be alive, but they are still very clearly filled with life. And as those eyes turn and look at you, you start to hear a buzzing sound that gets louder and louder. And I would like for both of you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh. 14.
I still have a heroic inspiration.
14 is
Can
okay.
I use that?
I have a D10 bardic.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
I'm gonna
Everyone
use
has
my bardic.
bless.
Yeah, I rolled a nat
This is
one,
a
so
save. Oh.
That's for saves.
Okay. Yeah. You're right. So 14, 16.
28.
I'm going to roll the bardic.
You got a 28?
I sure did. I rolled a
Oh, I
19
got
on the dice.
I rolled a 10 on the bardic.
Hey,
Wow.
let's go.
26.
Holy
Looks like
shit.
You both succeed.
Fuck yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, that feels good.
So you both take half of 33 piercing damage.
Wow.
So 16 piercing damage as the area around you is filled with swarming, biting bugs of all different types.
Mm.
It's a 20-foot radius sphere centered on the ground beneath you.
Does that mean the wall of thorn goes away?
Nope. And the wall of thorns, you see Wyatt, you see the vines that were attacking you earlier start to shoot up through the wall of thorns inside of it. And the thorns seem to grow around those vines, which gives you passage through them, but you are surrounded by these vines at first. And then I'll shrink down into one almost spherical shape of these vines, just like they're tightly grinding against themselves with these vines. And you all look up and see Treesus take one step towards you all, and when he does, his leg seems to just move through the earth beneath him, and he shrinks away to half of his size as another one grows up from the bough of thorn vines in front of Wyatt. There are now 2 Treesuses at half height.
Tree squared.
Tree squared.
Tree squared.
The root of Treesus.
27.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. Wow. Fuck.
Thank you for getting
great.
that, Sinead.
I love that. And with that, we're gonna call it for this.
Trees is why. Double Treesus.
Treesus.
Trees eye. Yeah. Say brain. Holy
Jesus,
shit.
Lamb of God.
Fucking king.
You cast the bugs in my eye.
No, Ben, you can't pray to Treesus tonight. No one say your Treesus prayers.
Pray to
All
Tree's eye.
Pray to Tree's eye.
All right, well, with Ben praying to Treesus tonight, I'm sorry to say, but Treesus is going to get a DM inspiration.
Oh no, that makes Ben a cleric, maybe, of Treesus.
Problematic.
In Bergstave.
Just makes him problematic. Wow.
What a session. Holy shit. Super fun. God, I can't wait to shoot trees some more. Tomorrow is Pirate Borg. We're playing Pirate Borg, and that reminds me, I didn't check in today with the Pirate Borg crew. Hey, Pirate Borg crew. But yeah, tomorrow we're turning back to our Pirate Borg Strange Encounter series that we're doing, our bi-weekly kind of wild pirate adventure that we're on. And things are getting spicy because we are approaching the cave that the treasure map was showing. So that's fun. Tomorrow, probably, what time do we do that? 7:30 Eastern. There we go. What else do we have happening? And then next week is the Vast. June is far away. I'm not going to talk about June. I think that's it, right? Sure. That's probably it. Hey, friends. No one's streaming, so that's it. That's all. Patrick, thank you for the session. Everyone, friends, thanks.
You're welcome.
For towing Wyatt balloon around.
That was the best thing.
That was so good. So fucking good.
Much better than Baby Bjorn Wyatt.
I was expecting Baby Bjorn. That's 100% where my mind was going. I'm like, this is revenge for the scones.
It's a good thing Patrick let us attune to Das Loot before.
Ooh, yeah, true. Thanks for everyone hanging out in chat. Appreciate you all being there. And we'll see you tomorrow, or we'll see you in 2 weeks for the next Silvistead. Goodbye.
Have a good night.
Au revoir.